So hello, everyone. It is an absolute pleasure to be joining you for this kind of closing ceremony for your teacher training. It's so lovely to be with you. I absolutely love collaborating with Sarah, and I know this is a very special night for all of you. So thank you for having me. I'm very excited to share this with you. I want to make sure the first thing we do is just open our ceremony space and really come into an honoring of our cacao. I'm sure that Sarah talked to you a bit about, why are we drinking ceremonial cacao, what it's going to do. I'm going to talk to you just briefly, a little additional information. Let's open the space first, just coming into a place of open heart and receptivity, and then we can be drinking the cacao as we're sharing and starting to open up the ceremony before we begin our journey. So if everyone will grab their cup or mug of cacao. And, we really are sharing this tonight as a beautiful plant medicine. Cacao was used in Mesopotamian cultures. It was revered so much they actually used it as currency. And it was used in a variety of different ceremonies and is renowned for its effects on opening the heart. We'll talk a little bit about what it does physiologically and why that is. But to open the heart and to help us to release negativity and ignite really that heart chakra, anahata, to come into a better state of flow from the root to the crown, a connection to Mother Earth, to her vibration, and that thus elevates us to connect up to the divine. So when we're drinking our cacao, just know that the cacao you're drinking, it is the criollo bean. It has never been modified. It's the wild and native bean that was drank by these cultures. And it's been cultivated in a manner that honors the divine feminine vibration. All plants are masculine or feminine, and this is a divinely feminine plant. Some people call it mama cacao. I was taught by the shaman I trained with that it was the goddess of cacao. So you'll hear it referred to both ways. And I know we sent you around thoughts for an intention. That is one thing we're going to be going around and sharing. It's very important when we go into plant ceremony that we come out with a strong intention, that we speak it out loud, not just for ourselves, but for the vibration of the cacao to the universe, and actual accountability with one another, with our tribe, with our community. For while it's an individual ceremony and journey that you will have, we're all sharing energy, even through the ethers. I will be playing and tuning in to your energy show. So we're all in this together, right? So let's just take a moment in noble silence and really thinking about the intention that you're bringing and really honoring this cacao and inviting it in to work with us, to share its wisdom, to hopefully deliver the messages that we need to step more into our power and into our truth. So let's go ahead and take these sips of cacao, really honoring the vibration. I invite you to set your cup down and bring your hands onto your heart space, closing the eyes, allowing yourself to really connect through the sitting bones to the earth. Allow yourself to feel into the pull of gravity, the pulse of Mother Earth. Relaxing the shoulders, engage your Jalandhara bandha so that flow is complete from the root to the crown. Eye focus on the third eye, crown chakra, the highest point, reaching up towards the heavens as if there was a 1,000-petaled lotus, on your crown, reaching for the light, reaching for that connection. And with the hands on the heart, really and truly, we invite that cacao to come in to work through the body. And let's take a nice long deep breath, breathing in a great sense of gratitude for the opportunity to come together, and releasing and spreading the love and that vibration through our body, the prana flowing out, mixing with the cacao. And on this inhale, inhale with great love into your heart, as if you could expand this self-love and compassion, and then release with gratitude. I invite you to open up your palms, facing each other, all of us connecting together, opening up through the heart space, and just making a commitment to honor, respect, and love one another in this circle, that it's a safe circle to experience and share. And so let's inhale with that love and gratitude and respect. When we release the breath, it's like you're sending it out, and yet you're receiving at the same time, equal measures, sending and receiving, so we can create a flow between all of us. Love, gratitude, and great respect. Let's do that again. And release and receive. One more time, opening up the green energy of the heart to one another and to the experience and this goddess spirit. As we release down, you can flutter open the eyes. And just know the cacao you've invited in, why do we use it for ceremony? I mean, it was revered for its health benefits. It's #1 on the antioxidant scale. It's got all these beautiful kind of minerals and vitamins, but theobroma cacao, theobromine, when we drink it, it acts in a way that's much more gentle than caffeine, which affects the nervous system. Theobromine affects your cardiovascular system, and it brings 10 to 20% more blood flow to the brain. So we have this amazing increased mental clarity. It brings you in a place of real receptivity for messages, for your intuition. It also releases anandamide, which is your bliss molecule. It's one of the reasons we love yoga, right? We get to release these amazing endorphins and anandamide. It also releases serotonin and dopamine, so it's a natural mood lifter, a natural mood enhancer. So you get this great clarity, but you also get this very soft, blissful reaction to drinking cacao. They say that the purge of cacao, unlike some other plant medicines, remember, it's not a psychotropic, is laughter and tears. So I want you to remember, if in this ceremony you are brought to tears or laughter, that's the quickest way our body has, particularly tears, to release anything that we're shifting, blocked, trapped emotions or negative energy. And the thing is, when we combine the cacao, I've got in front of me, I'll push the camera back in a minute so you'll be able to see everything I have set up here. I have all of the bowls through the chakras and more. And we're going to be using these sounds with guided visualization, guided meditation, working with chakra mantras, to help you to release any negativity or blocks from your energy centers or from your organs and from your being. And so you may find in the ceremony, some sounds might make you uncomfortable. We can feel emotions like ecstasy, you can feel anger, you can feel anxiety, and that means it's working, right? It's shifting, it's moving. And one of the ways that we can release that is through tears. I'll also be letting you use your breath to release, always on the inhale, bringing in that life force energy, bringing in prana. You can release with the breath. You can also always visualize that you're releasing like black sludge or smoke out the soles of the feet. And I'll remind you of that as we go through, so you can get rid of heaviness and then use the sounds and vibrations to really elevate you into the vibration of love and above. So I've been working, just, I've been working with Cacao. I think I did say, like, my name is Candace, right? Like, I did introduce myself properly. I've been working with Cacao now for over 12 years. I worked with a beautiful shaman in London and did my training in Spain. And I've had such profound experiences with Cacao in terms of her ability to allow me to see and hear things that otherwise in deep meditation I haven't been able to access. So the one thing I would invite you to do before we begin is really to drop expectations. I am going to be taking you on a guided journey, and I'm going to be giving you goalposts, things to think about. But if you go somewhere completely different than where I take you, that's perfect. That's you tuning in, trusting your intuition, and listening to where the Cacao goddess, this plant spirit, wants to take you. So there is nothing that you can do wrong other than overthink it. Some of you will have very visual experiences. Some of you will simply have a knowing. Just let it be what it's going to be for you. And I just will say, if you have to go to the restroom while we're doing it, get up and go. Just be, thoughtful of the people around you, but don't ever sit in meditation if you have to go to the loo. It's like the worst thing ever. And like that'll pull you out. So move, shift, get comfortable, and make sure that you're just in a place where you can receive with an open heart and an open mind. I'm going to just pick a card for the group first, and then we're going to activate our own vibration before lying back for the journey. So let me just get us a card, tune into all of you here. The card is Beloved, and it says radical acceptance. And I just want to read that, and then we're going to go around and state our intentions out loud. But let me just read this. I will send this also to Sarah so that you have access to it, to the full meaning. But the card for all of us for this journey, I tune into what's the message that we all need before we begin. The object of affection, radical acceptance, loving what is. When the beloved card appears, it requires 100% of your heart, your body, and your soul. Don't try and squeeze the beloved into your schedule. Drop the busyness and receive the one you have been waiting for. Know that this card comes as a mirror to show you the divine within you and to invite your radical acceptance of everything you consider beautiful or ugly in your own being. The beloved may not be a person at all. It might be a business venture, a project, or an adventure calling for your full attention. Love it. Let it light you up and give it your all. Surrender to this truth and know that you are gaining a passport to bliss. I like that. When it feels that you are being consumed by the fire of the beloved, this is the passport. Don't hold back or be afraid, for you will emerge transformed. Surrender is the key, and that's perfect for the ceremony. Surrender into it. Allow yourself to be the loved. Usher the harsh critic out the door and shut your eyes and ears to the judgment of others who have not been ignited by the divine blaze consuming you, for they will only attempt to douse your fire and leave you choking on the smoke. Be careful that you are not seduced by false promises or prey to your extraordinary ability to sabotage your own dreams and desires. Sink with and sink into your heart and trust your sense of what is true. You will know what to do. The true beloved is never false. Every gift preferred to you will be valuable. So, radical acceptance. I invite you now, and Sarah, if you would like to start, the key to setting these intentions is to state your name. I know you all know each other. It's not just stating for one another. I'd like to know, but we're stating it to the universe. We're stating it to the goddess. We are making it very clear what our intention is. And so we state our name, we state our intention. When you're done, whatever stick that you have, we're gonna shake it even, and we're gonna say aho. Aho is a Native American phrase. It's amen, it's a blessing. And we all say it together, everyone in the room and the person setting the intention once you've said it, because we hear you. We want you to get beautiful enlightenment and insight on this intention. And so we join together to share in this experience. I'm just going to shift this view to the gallery so I can see you a bit better. And go ahead, whoever wants to begin.
Hi, I'm Sarah. Radical acceptance to me, my intention for this is to really surrender to what my dharma is, and to just kind of without question, just be along through the journey, and rather than trying to figure it out or see where it's leading, just to be. Aho.
Aho.
My name is Amy, and my intention is to open up, explore, and release what is no longer serving me. Aho.
Aho.
My name's Andrea. My intention is to just be present in the moment and surrender to the moment itself and just be here. Aho.
Aho.
My name is Gina, and my intention is to heal or healing. Aho.
Aho.
My name is Kim. My intention is to release any fear and just be open to accepting whatever happens and to remember everything that happens. Aho.
Aho.
Somebody grab her toe if she falls asleep.
Hi, my name is Allison. My intention is to just be here and be present in the moment and to surrender to everything that I'm not in control of. Aho.
Aho.
My name's Claire. My intention, when I was thinking about it earlier, was to trust myself, kind of trust whatever comes up in the process. So then it was funny that the card was like radical acceptance. So accepting myself, accepting however, reactions that come up without judgment. Aho.
Aho.
And that's everyone.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. My intention is always to simply be able to effectively drop the ego and to tune in to what it is that needs to be said and played and heard from your side. There's definitely an outline for this ceremony, but I really do tune in to the goddess spirit. And so my hope is that it really takes you where you need to go so you receive the messages that you need and your intentions are met. So before we lie back, one thing you need to know is that your vibration, even though I'm going to be playing, I'm going to bring in different music. We're going to have shamanic music. We're going to have singing. There's going to be everything going on. But your vibration is the most potent and powerful healing tool that you have. And so I want to invite everyone, we're going to come into a mudra where we're going to interlace our fingers. Actually, let me just I'll pin myself back up so you can see me. Moment, speaker. Okay, so we're going to take this mudra where we interlace our fingers and then bring out your ring finger. Your ring finger is just touching. We're going to place this just right at the beginning, in the center of the heart, just kind of just above the solar plexus, and just relax the shoulders down. The word Ong, O-N-G, is the sound of creation. It's connected to your sacral chakra, so it's connected to the womb space, all of that beautiful sexual energy, creativity, and passion. It's also gong. It's like the sound of the gong, the sound of creation. And when we chant Ong, it like oils up our third eye, but it also, if we chant it and we place our tongue on the roof of the mouth, so instead of an ong, if we put our tongue up ong and place our tongue on the roof of the mouth, you have all those 84 nadis. What will happen is it'll take the vibration through your nasal cavity and it starts to release vibration across the brain line. So it's really potent. And this is when we chant this 5 times, so it's an opening, a tapping into that sacral chakra to balance the sexual energies through the body. It's calling on that creative consciousness. And it's also to ignite your inner power. So your ability to have confidence in yourself, worthiness to receive these messages. And we're going to just get that Ong vibrating with the cacao. So if you can close your eyes. And what I will ask that you do is, obviously all of our breaths are longer, so I won't hear you as much in the room over there, but allow yourselves to create a beautiful flow. Don't wait for me to be done. Don't wait for anyone else to be done. When you have finished your first Ong, start your next one. We'll create a beautiful flow. We're going to do 5 of them to create a vibration. So if you can close the eyes, bring the eye focus to the third eye. Take a nice long deep inhale in through the nose. Let's sigh just to release any tension. And we'll inhale for 5 rolling Ongs. Om. 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 Take a nice long deep inhale in Hold the breath. Be conscious of the vibration you've created at your heart, at your third eye, through the body, and that you've created now in the room. Sending out your vibrational signature, your unique resonance and frequency to the universe. Release the breath. We bring the hands just into a little cup. And just to make sure, I know words can be triggering. We're going to be using every combination of God, Goddess, Divine, Infinite, whatever works for you. But this little mudra and movement is called the give it up to God, give it up to the divine. And so what I want you to do is just looking at the hands, anything that's heavy, that's been on your mind, that's been weighing you down. Before we even enter into this space, we inhale. And it's like our hands are filling up, like with the rocks and the stones and the heaviness. And then we literally give it up. Because we're never given more than we can handle. But sometimes it feels like an incredible burden. And so at those times, we can always say, hey, not now. I need to let this go. I need to let it flow back to the infinite so I can be freed of this for other experiences, because we can't always hold it deeply within us. We can manage it, but sometimes we just need to give it up. And so I'm just going to invite you in your visualization to fill up that cup with anything that's weighing you down and give it up. That's your exhale. Then we come down, inhale, give it up. And just continue at your own pace, your own breath, your own awareness. And do one more, really release. Bring that cup back to your heart, as if it was just being filled up with healing light to the point of overflowing. And I want you to just pour that beautiful healing light right into your heart, blending with the cacao, with the prana, with your vibration, and receive. And let's go ahead and begin. You can get comfortable in your space, lying back, covering the eyes, and we'll get started. Okay. So as you're lying back, take the opportunity to take a couple of deep breaths in and out, and just to relax down onto your mat. I want you to come into a space of connection, relaxation. We're we're going to bring our attention to the crown of the head, as if the cacao that you just drank, this beautiful, warm, vibrating elixir, was pooling at the crown, just settling there. And I'm gonna use my instruments and my voice to guide you through not just a relaxation, but also an ignition, letting the cacao flow in at the same time that it's releasing tension through the body, the physical body. It's lighting up the cells. So let's start at the crown. Take a nice long deep inhale in, all the way to the crown of the head, and then slowly release. Let the cacao start to gently pour down through the brow, the crown, through the temples, the eyelids, the bridge of the nose, into the cheeks, let the jaw relax, let the lips get warm, the tongue releases into the soft palate, through the back of the head, through the chin. Take another inhale into your beautiful throat chakra and release muscles down over the shoulders, upper arms, elbows. You can breathe in more. It's your intuition. Inhale, release. Let it flow through the elbows and the forearms, into the wrists, and then let it pour down into your beautiful hands, your palms, to each fingertip. And breathe deeply into the upper back. And then we release upper back, mid back, down into the lower back. Feel the connection with the mat into the buttocks. Drop. Go ahead and breathe into the top of the chest. And slowly let this cacao on the exhale flow over the breastbone, through the ribs, into your beating heart, down through the diaphragm, the navel, deep into the belly and the pelvis, down all the way to your root. And then breathe again into that womb and root, and then let it flow through the thighs. Let it flow down into the knees. Into the calves. Into the ankles, and into your feet. The next few breaths, I just want you to breathe right into your heart space. And with every breath, the prana mixes with the cacao, swirls out. Visualize it going out into all of the veins. Visualize it lighting up your entire being. Let the heart open. Take a nice long deep inhale and release. I want you to slowly come into your third eye, and we begin a visualization. You're walking towards a door. Don't go through the door yet, just notice everything about it, the shape, the size, maybe it's a gate, a fence. And before you walk through, drop your baggage, drop your worries and your concerns, the faces, the masks, your shields, your swords, however you need to face the outside world. We're going into another dimension. Well, these will not be necessary. We want to go in our purest soul, heart, sense, essence. So drop it off. And when you're ready, you open the door. And you close the door behind you and you gaze out. You're on a lookout. And where you're gazing is your sacred space. It should make you smile. This can be a place that makes you feel most magical. Maybe you've been there before. Maybe it's a place of your dreams. It could be day, night, water, mountains, meadows. Take a moment, let it crystallize. Feel into how perfect your space is for you. The temperature, the smells, the colors. Notice everything that you can see, sense, feel. Breathe it in. Let it make you feel secure, joyful. And then, as you gaze out and down, you notice that below, in the most beautiful part of your sacred space, there are two circles. One is a healing circle. The other is a circle that represents your garden of life. It's broken into divisions of family, community, work relationships, self, romantic relationships, and partners. It's this wheel. It's where we set our intentions every year, where we plant the seeds, to manifest our dreams, our goals, our desires. And just take a precursor look to see how it's growing from up above. We're going to dig deeper into this later, but notice from afar where the big trees and flowers are, where there might be weeds or need for some space to be made. But before we can go on that journey, we first need to cleanse and clear ourselves. So I invite you to follow the beat of this drum and to slowly start to make your way down to your sacred circle. Get to your circle, I want you to go ahead and lie down in the very center of your healing space, taking a moment to gaze at all of the beauty around you, taking it all in, feeling what it's like to lay on the earth in your space of healing, and just breathe. Just breathe. I want you to bring your attention now to the energy beneath you. All of the life, the mycelium, the roots, the rocks, the stones, the sand, the grasses, the mosses, all of them linked down to the red pulsing center of the Great Mother, life-giving energy at the center of our planet. I want you to start to feel this pulse. Your root chakra, foundation of your being, if it is in fear, it's contracted and it will not allow this very important healing connection to the mother, the start of the energy flow. So tap into this red root, this earth connection, and as if it was also pulsing in time with the beat of Mother Earth. From this red root, I want you to send a taproot down through your mat, pushing through the floors of the building, the foundations, and let it hit the earth. When it hits the earth, it starts to spread like the roots of a giant oak, a banyan. It reaches, it's pulled, it's being called down to the mother. The roots may intertwine yours and others, trees, so much life beneath the earth, and it pulls and it pulses. And the closer you get, the more connected you feel. This great mother energy is so divine, feminine, so nurturing. Mother Earth. As you get closer, you'll feel more deeply this pull until you're able to connect your roots right into the heart of this energy, into this womb space of the planet. And you feel the call as Mother Earth invites you to come to her healing circle far down below yours to do your own healing work before we meet our guides for guidance on the journey. So as if you could bring yourself into just a small soul seed, you start to drop down through your spark, your light, down this route, dropping beneath the layers, warm and inviting, no fear in this connection. Take a moment to get there, and when you land, unfurl your beautiful spirit here in this womb space and just allow yourself to be held, protected, and embraced by Mother Earth. It's in this space where we're invited to come into our truth, to release ourselves of the stories that we carry, to take the lessons from the challenges, but leave the baggage again behind. We want the lesson, but we want to let go of the stories. We want to forgive, to repent, to release. And so we'll begin the Ho'oponopono prayer of redemption and forgiveness. Thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I forgive you. And as you listen to the words and the repetition, I invite you to bring into your mind's eye any people, experiences that have challenged you, that you need to send love and release, because you're sending love because you learned. And if you can acknowledge the lesson, you can free yourself. I invite you to make sure that at least for 1 or 2 rounds, You see yourself and you forgive yourself for anything you're holding on to, any wrongdoings, any guilt or anger. Take a nice long deep inhale in. Shed and release fully to this beautiful mother. Anything that no longer serves you. Breathe in again. Breathe in this life-giving energy. Let it go. Be you. The sum of all of these amazing experiences made in the light of divine. Perfect in your imperfections. Perfect in your wisdom. And this is when we call in the goddess of Cacao here in this safe, sacred space. She's going to help us clear and ignite our chakras so we have perfect clarity and flow to receive guidance on our wheel of life. You'll feel her energy, that heart vibration before you see her. So tune in, breathe in this loving vibration, be ready to receive it, and see how she arrives for you. Is she adorned? What is she wearing? What does she look like? Maybe she's just an energy. But let her come into this divine feminine space, and you may want to embrace her, dance with her, hold her, merge your heart with hers. Take a moment and just be with this beautiful spirit. Perhaps remind her of your intention or anything that's come up that you want to share. Listen. Goddess wants to help you get back into flow. So she invites you to lay back down in this healing space. She starts by placing her hands over the red root chakra. You to begin to breathe into this space, inviting this sound to clear, heal, release fear. You can send it out the soles of the feet or with the breath on the exhale, but all of your attention, her hands with source energy, come to this space. As we open up this root, we take in the mantra and we say it in our own minds. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. And I trust that everything I need will come to me. I I love myself exactly as I am and trust that everything I need will come to me. Get out of fear, let it go. Inhale, ignite, and clear. Her hands move up to the second chakra, the orange waters of the womb space, all of the internal sexual organs, the beautiful ohas which ignite our being, our creativity, and our passion, and start breathing into this space. Let go of anger or pain in this space. Let it be released. Your mantra: I acknowledge and respect myself in any relationship and regard my own needs as important as anyone else's. I make space for creativity and I live with passion. Breathe in, ignite, clear. Let the energy flow up into the fires of the navel and solar plexus. Breathe in, ignite the fire. Your warrior, warrioress spirit, your confidence, your will, your vitality, your clarity. Breathing in, clearing any blockages. We bring in the mantra, I am worthy. I am worthy to be totally who I am, to live my ideal life without guilt, without fear, without doubt, because I deserve it. Breathe in. I am worthy. I am worthy. Radical self-acceptance. And breathe into the entire lower triangle. This is the me. Let it glow, let it flow. It holds up your heart. This is how we love ourselves. And then let it flow into the green air of Anahata. Compassion, self-love, forgiveness. I love myself unconditionally and allow myself to receive all that I give, to receive in equal measure all that I give. Breathe in, ignite it, clear it, open your heart to self-love. Let your heart flow up into your throat, this light blue fifth chakra, the beginning of all manifestation. When we speak it, it begins. We have to speak the truth, and we have to be in a vibration to hear the truth. Your mantra: I express my real and authentic self with courage and integrity. Clear, ignite, heal, truth. Bring it to your third eye. Indigo. So if you could flutter it open to tap into your inner guidance system, your knowing, your wisdom, the intuition that is a gift of the divine. I acknowledge that I choose everything in my life, and I take responsibility for the choices that I make. And it flows into the crown, and the goddess places her hands over you, inviting that 1,000-petal lotus to open the 10th gate, purple golden light, opening up to the infinite and to source. I am fully conscious and living in alignment with who I truly am. Bring that in. I am fully conscious and living in alignment with my truth, with my heart, with my passion. I connect with my highest self. And now with all of the chakras flowing and glowing, we raise the vibration of our spirit. Visualize this sound as gratitude. You can give it a color. Let it wash over you. Fill every cell with gratitude. Let this sound be joy. Let joy color every part of your being. And what about love? Can you breathe in and vibrate love? For the next few minutes, you breathe in what you need: forgiveness, compassion, patience, acceptance, clarity. Light yourself up. In this high vibration, in this beautiful state of flow, the goddess and the great mother invite you as the spirit seed to begin to rise. We're going to take our time following the pull of warmth and heat from the light above, from the sun that's beating down onto your sacred space and sacred circle. And I want you to pay particular attention to the rising of your seed, the rising of your blossoming into you right now without the stories or in flow. Notice the color with which you bloom when you do reach through the earth and shine up towards the heavens. Take your time, enjoy the journey, and grow from seed to flower, to blossom at the center of your healing circle. Start to break through, reaching up and out, flowering in your own sacred space. Petals opening, leaves unfurling, color, vibrant and vital, alive, pure. Flower opens to its fullest, your beautiful spirit begins to rise. Whether you stay in spirit form, take on the wings of a bird, the flight of a dragon, a butterfly, an owl, however you decide to rise, perhaps with your own angel wings, you start to rise above your circle. Notice the beauty of your sacred space, and then also what is gained from a higher perspective. Watch as it fans out beneath you, the colors, the magic, and truly feel the calling of your guides and your angels, of the divine, of source in the space above. And whether you come to rest to meet these guides in a high tree, in a cloud, or perhaps far deeper into the galaxy, into the heavens, it's your journey. Be led. Your team is waiting to greet you. Those who look out for you in this life, the guides you were born with, angels who've passed over, they are waiting to meet you. Allow yourself the opportunity to rise and sit with them in a space that is your upper world home, and commune for a moment. A special guest is also here to greet you, and it's your older self arriving at the time that is most appropriate to give you insight on what you need to do to clean up and plant and manifest in your wheel of life. Your older self will arrive maybe a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, because they have the wisdom you need right now to know what to do. And so see how they arrive in this space, their energy, their vibration. They have the wisdom and the keys with the support of your guides to help you make decisions, to be discerning about what needs to stay, what needs to go, what needs to be planted and seeded. Sometimes we have to be discerning, to pull things out, to create space. Some people are here for a season. We have to make sure we have space to grow and expand. So embracing your older self and sitting at this beautiful table, peering down, I want you to spend the next few moments in analysis of this wheel. How is the garden of self? How is the garden of your relationships that are romantic, a partner? How is your circle of friends? Does everyone in there, do they elevate you? Are they helping you to be the best you can be? In your family, does there need to be shifts in relationships, forgiveness, love, so it can flourish? In your career, do there need to be adjustments? And what about in your community? What seeds can you plant? What can you do to make it more vibrant and loving and compassionate? Go through each wheel with your older self and listen to the messages that come through about what you need to do to make the hard decisions, to make this fertile ground for growth. Ask for additional input if you need. Some of this might be scary. What do you need to plant? What seeds need to be planted to pave the path for your highest and deepest good in the future? The other guides can help, your angels. Just listen, review, take another minute. They want you to get ready because you're going to stand on the precipice of this upper world, knowing they're there to support you, and they invite you to take the wisdom and the knowledge and take the leap of faith and dive back into your reality, diving back through the stars and the clouds, diving back down to land on the earth just outside your circle, just outside your garden, and you peer in and you know what it is that you need to do. And we wait for the sun to shine on our third eye, and we stand with our feet in the earth. The goddess is there. Any weeds that you pull, nothing will be cut. Weeds will be pulled from the root, handed to the goddess to burn. You will clear and plant. Wait until the words are spoken, then enter and start to recreate your space. Get in there. Pull, plant, pat, heal. The goddess, anything you're clearing, she's going to take them, place them in a fire, and recycle all of the lessons learned. The experiences will be used as ashes to feed the soil for your new seeds to germinate. Nothing will go to waste. Nothing that you've ever planted or that has grown in your garden is without use. Let her burn it, hand it to her, and start planting as well in the cleared space. What do you want to manifest? What are your dreams for your community? What are your dreams for your love, for your path, for your family? Plant your dreams. Grab water, make sure you pat the earth, fertilize, water it. Whatever's growing, beautifully tended, Make sure it stays strong and sturdy to support you. Take a step back. Is everything as you want it? This is what your garden looks like when you're in flow, present and now. Make sure it's exactly what you want. Say a prayer. Set an intention for it. Bless it. The goddess will stay sprinkling the earth with her beautiful love vibration and your lessons. You are called by the sound of the water and invited to go and step into a beautiful, clear pool to wash off, to cleanse. It's the perfect temperature. As you lie back in this pool of water, you're instructed by our guides that the next few minutes is an invitation to float down this beautiful river like water, fluid, forgiving. And as you float on your back through your sacred space, come into the sensation and feeling and visual of every single seed that you just planted fully being manifested. I want you to live it, breathe it, feel it, and experience it. It's already been achieved. It's already come to fruition. And enjoy this journey.
Let me be like water, fluid and forgiving. Let
and stepping out in the vibration of full love and manifestation. We begin a gentle walk, kissing the earth with our feet back to our observation space. And we take our time. And we observe and we listen for any last messages. We notice any spirit animals or guides, the sky, the sun, the moon, flowers, the beauty of the garden you planted, the beauty of your healing circle. And we simply walk through our sacred special home. Light, vital, flowing, optimistic, very much alive, very much in love with who we are, filled with compassion and forgiveness. Walk that way. Strong goddess, divine, clear, potent, safe, loved, guided, protected, as you get to your lookout, take it all in one last time. Breathe it in. Feel what it feels like to be this high in your own frequency. And without trepidation, because we're going to bring it back into this dimension. We turn and we open the door. And we come back into this space. We breathe. We feel our roots connected to the mother and our crown connected to the heavens. And we breathe our heart at the very center and feel yourself in flow right here, right now. In your community to support you in this high vibration, in a space that's safe, and with a space in your heart that you can return to, with guides that can assist you. And we touch our thumb and our index finger together, and we ignite all of the knowledge we've received. And then we touch our thumb and our middle finger and we ignite the wisdom, so we use it for our highest and deepest good and that of everyone around us and in the collective. We touch our thumb and our ring finger and we ignite our vitality. We expand our aura, our protection, our projection, and we flow. We radiate from love and above. We touch our thumb and our pinky, and we light up our communication to speak our truth. We release the mudras, and we simply breathe. We let our light shine from our hearts. And we breathe in and we let go. We breathe in again and we let go. And then we just breathe in life force, tip to toe. And for just 2 minutes, we sit, lie in silence, listening to our breath, the beating of our heart, in full awareness of our energy and our connection. Breathe in with love. Exhale with gratitude. Inhale with love. Exhale with gratitude. And take the next 2 to 3 minutes very intuitively to wake up your body. I recommend toes and fingers. I recommend rubbing the soles of your feet together and the palms of your hands. But the other ways that you wake up your body, that you shift the energy, should be done exactly as you're guided. If you need to use the restroom or just stand up for a moment or make a couple of notes in your journal, let's give each other 2 to 3 minutes. We'll come back to open the discussion for all of you and close the circle from my portion. But take your time. I'm going to stand up for a brief moment. I'll be right back. And Sarah, just let me know when everyone's back and you're ready. No rush. I'm just letting you know. Is that you back, Sarah?
Yes, I'm back.
So I just wanted to ask, I'd like to pass it over to you. Is that appropriate? And then you can kind of continue with the ceremony to go through people's experiences and sharing. If it's all right, can I just close with a little ong just to bring our circle together and close that space? Is that how okay for you?
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So, what an honor to share this with you. I truly hope you had an enlightening and beautiful experience. Things do come up. Sometimes it's rainbows and unicorns. It's not always. So I hope that you'll find a beautiful space in this circle to share with one another. And I do invite you to really take the opportunity the next tonight, the next couple of days, to journal and write about things which have come through. I will send to Sarah the mantras for the chakras. I'll send the picture of the card and the read through for this radical self-acceptance so you can review it. And if you do have any questions or anything that you want to share with me, please feel free. I'm absolutely open to that. But let's just close this portion with me with our hands back on our hearts. And let's inhale with love and gratitude. Eyes are at the third eye, really tapping in to our connection and sending yourself this love and gratitude for being open to the experience, opening the hands up to one another, to again connect at the heart space, to rejoin our energies on this journey, inhaling with love and gratitude and great respect, and sending and receiving as we exhale that out into our circle. And one thing I invite you to do is to then raise your hands up. We have so much beautiful high vibration kind of love and energy right now, and maybe you want to send it to someone who needs it, or we can send it to the collective. There are people all over the world right now doing different things to raise the vibration. So let's use the potency of our time together to affect change. So we inhale with love and gratitude, and we send that out to the universe, to the planet, to our loved ones. And bring our hands back down into a prayer and connect at our heart centers. And as we close this portion together, we'll close with one big Om, allowing ourselves to vibrate again, with the highlight being your own sound and your creative consciousness. Let's inhale to begin. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, Sarah, for creating this space. I wish you a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Candace. That was amazing. I think I speak for everyone saying much, much gratitude to you. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time.
You're welcome. Thank you. Much love.
Much love. Have a great evening. Thank you.